Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve. Welcome to Born to Achieve podcast, the show that inspires and motivates you to unlock your full potential and achieve your goals. With your host, Warren Andrew Pinder. Let's get started on this week's episode of Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve.
I am born to achieve, and so are you, here on another episode of the Born to Achieve podcast. This week's episode, we're going to talk about being born to achieve greatness, because each and every one of us have it in us to achieve some form of greatness, whether it's through our gifts, our God-given gifts and talents, or it may be a phenomenal idea that we would discover and develop. It could be the fact that we could change the outlook on life by creating a cure for cancer. It could be changing how you play the game of football, slowing it down, making it safer. It could be, a new concept for climate change. It could be whatever. It's something that would make you great. Funniest thing that you hear today when people talk about making America great. America was known to be the greatest country in the world, was taunted as or bragged about for all that the accomplishments and persons wanting to go to America to dwell and to live and to seek a better life. But it was built on the fact that innovation and creativity was fostered through the freedom to just think and develop one's own initiative in terms of how far they would have loved to go in their lives. Being great or wanting to achieve greatness is simply someone thinking of them as, how can I make a difference? I often like to say, what have you done to change the world? What have you done to impact the world? And this is where greatness begins. By you making an impact that persons would realize and recognize that you're different, that you made a change, that you did something that made it better for another person. But before we go there, interestingly, it's not by chance that we want you to understand that you are born to achieve greatness, because in the beginning, God ordained that for you. And it's written in Genesis 1:26-28. From the beginning, God told us we are born for greatness. He has given us power, authority, and dominion. This is why we were born for greatness. So I am Brandon, and I am saying to you that you were born to achieve greatness. The greatness that can be shared, the greatness that can be determined by the good you set forth to do in your life. This is something that we should not take lightly. This is something that we should dwell upon every day of our lives as to how can we achieve the greatness that only one person can do, or one person can allow it to come into our spirit. And that person is the Creator. God, who knew that when you were born, He told you, He gave you that ammunition to become great. Just think about that for a moment. Think about what I have just said to you. In the beginning, that you, me, and all persons were born for greatness. The greatness that can be determined through our works, through our play, through our intellect, through mankind helping one another to live a better life. See, being great is easy.
Now for a commercial break.
Achieve Men, written by Warren Andrew Pinder. In this book, you will learn the 7 steps to achieving your dreams and goals. Given the vision to share how the acronym of the word achieve can be used systematically in your day-to-day life. Each of us is given a unique gift from God. Get your copy today. Available in print, ebook, and audiobook from Amazon.
We now return to today's podcast.
Being great is just simply standing out and motivating others. Persons identifying you as different. Persons that can see that wherever I am right now in my life, it don't matter, because I was born to be great, and I need to keep focused, and I need to keep seeking that which I have been given from birth to determine and go after with all of my might that I'm not going to accept anything other than the fact that I was born to achieve greatness. Now, whatever that may be, a lot of us don't know. A lot of us may have issues with identifying and finding what that greatness is out in our likeness or in our capacity, in our experience. And there's something that is in you. And as a matter of fact, we just need to start conjuring all of our feelings, all our emotions, go back in our thoughts, see what it is that is special, because God said that all of us were born to be great. And don't take it lightly, man. Don't take his word lightly. See, I am telling you that this show, I'm manifesting that to saying we are born to achieve. That's the name of the show, the Born to Achieve podcast, because I am manifesting that I am born to achieve greatness by me here every week providing inspiration and motivational topics that I speak on that may help one of you. I'm not seeking fame. I'm just seeking to be great, seeking to be different, understanding the purpose of our lives. And as we spoke about earlier, episodes back, purpose is everything. Finding that purpose changes your life. But each and every one of our purpose is to be great. From birth, God has given us the purpose that we should seek. That should be the purpose that we should seek in our lives. Greatness. We don't have to be popular. We don't have to be famous. But we could do something that sets a mark that would make us great in our own environment, whether it's among ourselves, whether it's just our school peers, whether it's in our community, whether it's in our workplace, wherever we go, we want to stand out as being great because we understand that we were born to achieve greatness when we came into the world. So don't feel that you can't, don't feel afraid. That should just give you the encouragement. That should give you the power of knowing that, man, I'm great. I'm different. I'm going to be great. But it's not by you saying or not by you accepting just words, lip service to this concept of what I'm speaking of. As a matter of fact, you need to go there and prove it. This is the word of God. Prove that he said that you were born to be great. And if you want to be great, you follow and believe in his word and you will become great. You just got to find what it is that you are great at. And so I simply just wanted to throw that out there today, that we are all born to be great. We are born to achieve greatness. So in everything that you do, remember that, think of that, reflect on it, live it, believe in it, and you will make it come to pass because you are born to achieve greatness.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve. We hope you found it informative, inspiring, and motivating. Born to Achieve. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends and family. Stay focused on your goals, and we'll see you on the next episode of Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve. Born to Achieve.